can see that the week 2 of the side quest has begun. And if you go back and look at the first video I did on the first week, you'll see that I told you you can choose whether you want to wait for the next week to come and then probably save your tickets for the following week or for the last week, because maybe there might be better rewards at the end. But that was totally wrong, because you'd rather just do your 4 per week because it's going to be refreshed. And unfortunately, I don't think you can take tickets. Maybe I'm mistaken, but for me, I rather do it 4 per week, how it's supposed to be done, because there's also a extra reward here. You can see I've done it 3 times already. I just need to do it one more time and I get the extra 5,000 Mysterium. You can see the one for the Juggernaut week is not here. It's either because I already did it or because it has already been expired. So just do your 4 per week and you're good to go. For this week, for some reason you can't use Cosmic Champions. I don't really pay attention to that, but I just use whatever's available. So I went into the preview tab here. I click preview. I saw what champions are viable, what champions will get me easy solos, and what champions will help me to do this the fastest. So you can choose whatever part you want, whichever defender you feel is easier to fight with, or whichever rewards you want more. But I've decided to do both just because I like everything to be 100%. So on my side, I've got Captain Marvel, not Captain Marvel, Miss Marvel, or the classic Captain Marvel, you could say. There's so many Marvels, I don't even know the names. So if you don't get her, you're gonna get Kamala Khan. So they both relatively very easy. And all you need to know on this first fight is you either the champion starts with 2 indestructible charges, you either intercept, or if it's not an intercept, you knock them down. So for this one, it's intercept. So it's really easy. Once you intercept, you build to a special, you throw your special, and your special is going to hit harder than normal on this node. So I want to build to an SP2 here. Interceptor, and throw the SP2. She's being a bit funny. Previously she was so nice. Now she's just being an ass. I think she knows I'm recording a video, so she's like, let me just delay him. So now her indestructible charges are gone and I can deal damage as normal. You can use the Doom Cycle here, it's really easy. I just like to do SP2s because it's much faster. Going on to the second fight, it is either a Sauron or who was the other champion? I can't remember the other champion, but the other champion's much easier to fight with. Here I don't really pay attention to the nodes. All I do is I play Sauron as stun immune, because once you stun him and once you stun him again, you're gonna get a falter debuff on you. So when you got the falter debuff on you, when you apply hits, it's going to miss. So I just play him as stun immune. I intercept him with Future Ant-Man, and oh shit, weird. So yeah, I just want to go for an SP2 as soon as Future Ant-Man gets his red thingy charges there, and you can see 1 SP2 killed him. I just love using Future Ant-Man. Here, both Venom, Agent Venom, and Punisher 2099, is it? Or it's just Punisher. So either one, if you've got Onslaught, he's pretty straightforward, very easy. And here you gain power by hitting into the block. So you'll see here with Onslaught, the strategy that I use, I hit into his block and I throw an SP1 into his block, because he's still gonna get those damaging debuffs from Onslaught. Although he's blocking, he's still gonna get them. So I'm gonna go for a 5-hit combo, throw my SP1, and I'm gonna gain power again. Yeah, I don't want to go to an SP2, so I don't want to hit into his block. Only when he's around 15 and above, then I want to go to an SP2. Let's go. Okay, he wasn't blocking. So watch this. I'm gonna parry him heavy into SP2, and he's dead. Well, he's supposed to be dead. He doesn't want to die. There we go. The next one is Venom. There is another champion here. I can't really remember, but Venom's the more difficult champion. Just because his specials are a bit tricky to evade, I'd say. Other than that, he's pretty straightforward. And what I want to do here is I just want to build to an SP3. And I want to keep an SP3 just in case he goes into an SP3. If you don't have Doom, I'm sure Absorbing Man can do really well here. You just need to watch every time you put a debuff on him, he's gonna get a slight power, what do you call this? Power gain. Other than that, it's a straightforward fight. So now I'm gonna go for the kill. He should die with the special 3. And he's dead. Yeah, you can see there's 2 Magnetos. If not, you're gonna find Domino on one of the nodes. Domino, I don't like fighting her just because I've got bad experience with her in Battlegrounds, but outside Battlegrounds she's okay. She's not that harsh. So here I use Future Ant-Man, and here you don't want to parry him 3 times, because if you parry him 3 times you're going to take damage. Let me parry him. Okay, so this is the disorient one. So there's 2 nodes. One is each time you parry him you're going to get a disorient buff on you, and the second one is it's like a yellow buff where if you parry him 3 times you're gonna take damage. You're gonna take a lot of damage. He shuts down Future Ant-Man's what do you call this thing that Future Ant-Man does, some disorient thingy where he gains a lot of attack rating on his special 2. So you can see there's a timer below him. Normally the timer would then go red and you do a lot of damage with Future Ant-Man, but here you can't. But oh, there we go. Sometimes he shuts it down, sometimes he doesn't. I got lucky there. And the final one is Shocker. Yeah, you can use Future Ant-Man as well, you can use Doom. Onslaught works. I just brought Killmonger just in case he auto blocks me. But what I like to do is I like Sunspot. So when you go into the fight with Shocker, you just remember your first fight. Did you intercept or did you have to knock down the opponent? And that if you had to intercept the opponent, you have to intercept Shocker, because he's got 2 indestructible charges. You intercept him twice and they go away, and then you can do the fight normal. With Shocker, you want to bait SP1s. For me, I just want to bait SP1s because I don't know how to dex his special 2. He does go unblockable sometimes. So Shocker is like, he's like the boss that has all of the nodes that we just fought. It's like just all on him. Other than that, he is straightforward. He went to a special 2. I hope this kills him. It probably won't, but let's see how far we can go. Not one crit. And we did. So sometimes you solo him, sometimes you don't. But the good thing is you've got 5 champions and you can always use a different champion. But you could say the negative thing is you have to get rid of his indestructible charges again. Sometimes it can be annoying. Throw it. I'm gonna go for an SP2 here, and this should kill him. So there we go, guys. That's the week 2 side quest all done and completed. I will get my, I think it's 3000 Mysterium here. Is it 3000? Yep. And okay, we're very far away from a 7th star. 3000 Mysterium, and I've done my objective for this week where I get an extra 5000. And there's an extra objective this week where if you lose fights using or win fights against Miss Marvel, Kamala Khan, America Chavez, or Squirrel in any game mode, you get an extra 5000. So that's a good one for this week.